So Neil, from the sounds of the dressing room after the game, you're fairly pleased with that win?
Yeah, definitely. Pleased with any win. But especially pleased today, because it's always a difficult place to come. One, because, you know, Romulus put out decent sides, hard-working sides, which we were aware of. And the surface, obviously, you're playing on a surface that you're not used to. And although we train on it, it's always difficult or different in a match situation. But I thought we equipped ourselves fantastically well. You know, barring the goal, their goal, and a 5-minute spell in and around that after the goal, really. I thought we were excellent from start to finish. Joy to watch, really. We played some fantastic stuff, and then when it got a little bit tough and there was, you know, a need to stick a foot in and win your battles and win your 50-50s, win your first, win your seconds, we stuck at that and did that, which, you know, on a surface like this is not always what you know is required. It's more of a footballing surface, but we did that, and then when we needed to play, we played and scored 3 really good goals.
We don't often talk about Ben Hazley setting up goals, but 3 assists today and a lot of unselfish play.
Is it 3? Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, I thought he was a real threat today all game, and I've just said in there, he gets a lot of his joy and goal scoring chances and setting stuff up. Usually when the 9 that's playing up there with him has a good game and he's holding the ball up and winning his headers, and I thought Christian Dacus today was outstanding from start to finish. Scored a good goal and hold up play. Fantastic, very strong and physical presence. They couldn't get the ball off him, and you know, you can count the amount of headers he lost on one hand today. So when he's at it, or whether it's Marvin or whoever's up there with him, when you get a number 9 that's a physical presence and winning bits in the air and on the deck and holding the ball up, invariably that means Ben's going to feed off stuff and, you know, be freed up to do what he does.
And 3 good goals as well, all well worth moves.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I was disappointed at half time really that we hadn't gone in winning the game, because we'd created the better opportunities, had more of the ball again. You know, a little bit like a broken record really, because the last few weeks I've been saying the same. We're dominating the ball, we're dominating possession, we're playing some good stuff. And 20-25 minutes in, once we'd settled, we were creating chances. Levi should have scored. Rooney's had a shot that's just flashed wide, but you know, he should be hitting the target from that distance. And I was disappointed to go in at 0-0, but I dominated the game. You know, had all the ball really. You know, a couple of breakaways from them that didn't really cause us any problems, and just disappointed not to score. But second half, I think you could see from the first minute on in the second half, there was a willingness to try and go and get that goal and get the lead, which we did. But fair play to Romulus, that, you know, they bounced back from it from a well-worked free kick. But I think you could see today from the 90 minutes there's only ever going to be one winner.
The second half, it got a bit niggly for a while.
Yeah.
There seemed to be a bit of between Levi and then number 11. What was you?
Yeah, I just think as a squad of players now, we've got to be aware that that's going to happen. Teams won't roll over and be beaten by us. Teams go the other way. They raise their game to play against top of the table. We're a scalp, aren't we? Everybody wants to beat us. You know, they want to be able to say we beat top of the league. So we have to recognise that. And players are going to get tight to opposition players, and there's a few tackles flying about, and it's just about not reacting to it and maintaining our focus and making sure that we keep 11 players on the pitch, which we've done today. In the past we haven't. You know, the last few weeks we've had a few suspensions, but I thought discipline-wise today, I thought we were excellent. There was a few tackles and a few elbows and 1 or 2 things flying around, a few people pushing each other in the chest and stuff, and we've reacted in the right manner and just gone about our business, and in the end we've let the football do the talking, rather than trying to get players sent off or booked or, you know, all the stuff that we really don't want to see. We want to see the ball in play and watching a good game of football. And what football that was played today, you know, we've played and deserved to go on and win the game.
You brought Levi off, obviously. Was there a worry there that he might pick up a...
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's a few tackles flying about, and I think he was targeted with 1 or 2 tackles, especially when he's on a booking, trying to get a reaction. And we don't want to lose Levi for any number of games of suspension, silly sending off. So we're winning the game, get him off and get some minutes into Alex Melbourne. That's the only reason behind that. Levi played really well.
You've got 3 players now in double figures for the season. Is that pleasing to see those goals shared out?
Yeah, definitely. But Ben
Rooney and Christian.
Yeah, fantastic goals from midfield. 2 strikers that are, you know, in the goal scoring charts. Fantastic. 15 games to go. I'd expect Ben to get 20 plus, and I'd expect Dakes to be on his coattails. So, and if Rooney's got probably 15 now, must have.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, we're we'll be right up there and challenging for the title if they're all them are scoring between now and the end of the season, that's for sure.
Just lastly then, just before the match I saw Shooter talking to the club doctor. Did you have to a sort of checklist of things you had to get through before
not really a checklist, no. It was more my doing really. We got the doctor here today and he was assessed on Thursday and passed fit from a footballing point of view by himself. He's been at work all week, he wants to play, he didn't want to be not playing, he felt fine, no reaction to what happened last Saturday. And against the doctor's wishes, I must say, he made the decision that he wanted to be involved today. The doctor passed him fit, he was fine Thursday, but he wanted to come down today and make sure that he was all right and do a fitness test. The doctor, wanted to be here as well to make sure if anything was not right, then he'd be here. But the doctor left it for me to make the decision, and obviously Shooter did. Had a fitness test, balance-wise, heading the ball, no reactions to what happened last Saturday. So it's been left with me, and I've had a week of having to think about whether we throw him in and carry on, or whether we give him a bit of a breather and bring him out. Based on Thursday night's training and talking to Wayne today about what the repercussions could be if anything happened, how that would look on me personally as a manager of the football club and the football club, and he understood that, and in the end I've made the decision that he needed to play today, and I think based on the results, based on his performance, it was the right decision.
Okay.
Thank you.
No worries.